I say, wishing we'd thought of that, but Papa is always too busy with politics to dream of such things. When did you discover you were l'aîné? He leans closer. My grand-mère tested me when I was little. I could always pick out the best chocolate by the smell. I giggle, feeling the effects of the champagne. Chocolate and champagne are my favorite foods on earth, I grasp my right waist. Can't you tell? You are lovely. Look at the goddess of liberty. She has no swell nipped. His eyes linger on my décolleté. Don't let anyone tell you you aren't comely. Reddish blonde hair and skin smooth as cream. His hand touches my cheek, then slides down to my collarbone. I fear I'll have to slap him.
September 1928, Montalcino, Italy. Blazing with shame, Ava lifted her apricot silk organza, ankle-length dress, and hurried across the crowded patio. It was a balmy Montalcino night, with a million shimmering stars vying for brilliance. But the romance of the evening stopped there. All around her, the men were reveling in the last roar, speaking about atrocities she couldn't bear to hear again.
It's true that men are not as good as being alone, Lou conceded. You're probably onto something there. So now, we just have to think about whether any of our friends are about to leave their wives or girlfriends who might be a good match for Austin. Isabel patted him on the arm condescendingly. Sure, honey. Let's root for the demise of our friends' relationships so we can shuffle them around to our other single friends. That'll make for some fucking great dinner parties in the future and send absolutely no one into couples therapy. Everyone laughed.
The wine, get everyone.
Hey, what you doing there?
The wine.
What? Huh? What had happened next? Oh, hi there, everyone. We didn't even know you were there. We're BevFluence, along with our good friend here, Anita, today. My name's Justin. This is Todd. This is Anita. We are doing a little bit of a fun thing today. We're going to do pies again because, pie. But we're doing something a little different, and we're doing Norton wines. Todd, what's a Norton wine?
Well, you're going to have to watch another video for that. We'll link in the show notes there. But Norton is a wine that started in Virginia and moved to Missouri, and that's where it's found a home, and then it's slowly making its way back to Virginia. So we have one Missouri Norton and two Virginia.
All right.
And they can age. So,
while he pours the first wine, I like to tell you a little bit about the book that I was reading. This is The Winemakers. It's a novel about wine and secrets by Jan Moran. Thank you for sending this. We're going to be getting this to some other people to review and read. I'm a little hooked. I don't know what an apricot organza dress is, but it should be fun. I did see Bambino Bastardo in here, so I'm really excited to jump into all that. So Todd, what are we?
So this is Virginia wine, I think from Middleburg, Virginia area, horse country, Chateau MerrillAnne. It is 50% Norton, 50% Petite Verdot, 50% Tannat, and we are going to be pairing this with the apple pie, I believe.
So red wine and apple pie. That seems pretty American.
The most American you can get.
Right?
I would say these are Walmart 99-cent apple pies.
That's the most American apple pie you can have.
Wow.
That's right.
Chateau MerrillAnne. Is it MerrillAnne or MerrillAnne? MerrillAnne. There's some history that ties in with the Marquis de Lafayette there. Great history with Virginia wines. Very old when it comes to the history of Virginia wines. Almost as old as the country. So
I like the cinnamon on the pie, and it lasts to the back end for the wine, so it gives it a little spicy click to the finish.
The wine complements the pie very well. It brings out the slight sweetness, and honestly, the sweetness from the pie balances out the tannins of the wine very nicely.
I think this is a great pairing. I would definitely recommend this. 4th of July is just around the corner. It's like 4 months away. or depending on when you're watching this, it's tomorrow. Who knows? But I really like that wine. So,
So we're going to move on. I was reading Champagne Widows from Rebecca Rosenberg. Actually, I've already finished the book, actually, and it's actually a really good read. Starts telling you about some of the... She actually writes series about women innovators that basically ran champagne houses. And so we definitely recommend that.
it's a great book.
So we're moving on to our second one. This is a Stonehill. This is their 2018 Old Vine Reserve. Stonehill is one of the quintessential wineries in Missouri. They're actually the first one to start. Actually, I don't know if they're the first one to start out. Actually, I shouldn't say that. They probably weren't the first to have post-prohibition, but they...
That's yours.
That's okay.
We have done this before, guys, but we're just
They
having
have
fun
a great
reading
story
books.
about this vineyard. I don't want to. Well, I guess I can, since I'm going to talk tomorrow about it. These are from Civil War era Norton vines that John Held, who resurrected Norton back into Missouri, discovered. He propagated the vines, ended up buying the estate. And so this is only made in limited years because they can't coax as much juice out. And then we're pairing this with the pecan pie.
Right away, you get this bright, brilliant baked blueberry on the wine.
I'm saying you didn't do the blueberry pie, did you?
I didn't, but it's. I mean, there's definitely fruit on this. There's tons of fruit, dark fruit, raspberry, jammy,
Very jammy.
and with the pecan pie. Oh, damn, that's almost flawless.
Yeah, it's almost like you get the barrel age,
Yeah.
you get the nuts from the barrel aging.
It pulls up the caramel. It's brilliant. What do you think?
Yes, I think it complements very well. The acidity from this particular wine really brings out the nuttiness and the overall effervescent flavor of the pecan pie. It's an elevated experience that you would definitely never expect from a 99-cent store pie. Both of these go together so well. You feel like you just spent $1,000 on all of this.
What are you reading?
Yeah, Anita, can I have the last?
Oh, yes.
Can I have your last glass too, please?
And for the book that I was reading, this is Will There Be Wine by Whitney Cubbison. I hope I'm not butchering her name. But this is a very dramatic, emphatic read about how wine and interpersonal relationships meet. And the passage I read definitely had me thirsty for a little more.
That's what I like down to.
Absolutely.
Okay, so our third wine is the Horton Vineyards. It's a 1999 Norton wine. What makes this whole series pretty special, Stonehill is located in Herman, Missouri. Dennis Horton, who started this vineyard, it's actually in Virginia wine, he grew up in Herman, started growing grapes in Virginia, wanted to bring Norton back to Virginia, contacted Stonehill, got their cuttings, planted in Virginia. So this is 1999, one of the, probably first 5 or 6 vintages that they had of Norton, probably from the same grapes that they got from Stonehill. I don't know if you can see it, but the inside is just coated with vine. So this is 99, so we're looking at 6 years. So what do you think, Dustin?
First of all, I'm a huge fan of blueberry pie, and I don't eat it enough. But this wine there's just this brilliant old world must, which you expect from older wines. It comes through very well. There's still tons of fruit. There's a good tannic structure still in the wine. It's soft, it's supple, and it goes incredibly well with the blueberry.
Agreed. I think that the heavy jamminess with the blueberry flavor really complements each other well, and it's like a balancing experience. One or the other, maybe the blueberry would be a little bit too sweet, the wine would be a little bit too acidic, but together they come together and they party very nicely.
Yeah, there's definitely still acidity with this. It's
Mhm.
crazy after 26 years. That's outrageous. Yeah,
That's
still a
That's
nice wine.
outrageously good.
You did an amazing job with these pairings.
Thank you. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. Join Todd for much more Norton talk. Thank you so much, Anita, for hanging out with us and talking books. We're gonna get back to reading because you guys interrupted us. And honestly, I don't think I'm gonna cuddle up a little bit and have myself some wine and pie and book.
All right, well, cheers.